At-Turaif is one of the world's most significant heritage sites, a 15th century mud brick city, the first capital of the Saudi state, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Each evening, it comes alive again. A luminous tapestry of rose gold light washes across ancient walls, streets, and courtyards, evoking the city as it once was. The lighting design team drew on deep cultural research and pioneering 3D modeling to bring this vision to life, using 3,200 fixtures placed with extraordinary care to preserve the fragile historic fabric. The lighting balances two scales at once, a striking identity visible across the Wadi Hanifa, and an intimate, immersive experience for those walking within the walls. Once each month, the scheme shifts to silvery blue tones in honor of the lunar calendar, a gesture of profound cultural sensitivity. Here, light connects people, places, and history. The BAPS Hindu Mandir is the first traditional Hindu temple in the United Arab Emirates, a symbol of cultural diversity, interfaith harmony, and remarkable craftsmanship. For its designers, lighting this sacred space required both technical precision and a deep respect for spiritual meaning. Drawing from Hindu cosmology, light was used to embody the 5 great elements, animating ritual spaces and revealing intricate stone carvings with sensitivity and restraint. Through precise optical control and intelligent dimming, the design minimizes light pollution and energy use while preserving the transcendent quality of the spaces within. Every luminaire is positioned to support worship, not distract from it. Light here is not simply visibility, it is a sacred language, one that will speak for generations to come. Science is a space of questions, of discovery, of individual curiosity, and collective understanding. The lighting of Chongqing Science Hall reflects this spirit. Rather than treating light as something added or removed, the design team explored the relationship between diversity and commonality, how light can serve many people, many purposes, many moods within a single building. The result is an environment that adapts, supporting dramatic presentations and quiet contemplation with equal ease. Ambient and accent lighting are balanced to create spaces that feel alive, that inspire visitors to look more closely and stay a little longer. A public building that uses light to ask the most important question of all: what will you discover today? Tucked into a secluded valley in Saudi Arabia, Desert Rock Resort sits where architecture and geology have become one. Rugged rock formations and sophisticated structures merging into a timeless sanctuary. The lighting design's guiding intention was to reveal, not dominate. Low-level fixtures, carefully positioned, expose the raw beauty of mineral textures and shapes without competing with them. Building interiors glow from within, turning structures into lanterns nestled among the stone. Bespoke terrace lanterns offer 2 independent light sources, one practical, one like candlelight, warm and intimate. Above it all, the sky remains dark. As the judges noted, the project's commitment to dark sky protection harmonizes with the surrounding nature and preserves the extraordinary gift of stargazing. Stone becomes luminous, stars shine freely. This is what restraint can achieve. Mexico's Pacific coast, within a 3,000-acre private nature reserve where jungle meets the sea, Four Seasons Tamarindo was designed with a rare commitment: to leave the night intact. Facades remain unlit. Large planes of brightness are avoided entirely. Instead, light emerges from recesses, edges, and reflections, present only where it is truly needed. As darkness falls, it is absence that defines the architecture. Discrete glows guide guests through the resort. Shadow is elevated to a design element. This is lighting as an act of care for the environment, wildlife, and guests. Containment, the designers have shown, can be as powerful as expansion. Here, light truly resides in emptiness. Light in stillness rules all. This is the philosophy that guides the lighting of Hilton Niushoushan, a hotel conceived as a sanctuary for the soul and senses, set within a mountain landscape steeped in Buddhist tradition. Beneath the hotel's lofty ceiling, warm walls harmonize with stone, water, and trees. Luminous marble tiles glow softly, gilding the dome before gradually fading into darkness as the evening deepens. No fixtures are visible, only the calm presence of light. A fan-shaped artwork, etched with sacred sutras, glows with cool light against warm surroundings. The text appears to float like whispered poetry. Corridors breathe in gentle shadow. Less truly becomes more. A space where lighting serves not just vision, but stillness itself. At the heart of Donghu Lake, two structures face the water. One, a memorial hall shaped like a lotus. The other, an ancient pagoda carrying the weight of centuries. For the lotus-shaped Li Shutong Memorial Hall, 8 large pedal structures, each holding 4 distinct floodlights, create a glow that evokes the moon-kissed purity of a lotus blooming on the water. It is an image at once grand and delicate. The adjacent Baoban Pagoda receives a different, quieter treatment. Carefully chosen fixtures, low in color temperature, high in color rendering, wrap its weathered stonework in soft clarity, honoring rather than overpowering the patina of age. Together, the two illuminate Donghu Lake with a coherent nocturnal identity, one that serves each structure while respecting what makes them distinct. It is fresh light for an ancient place. High in the mountains of Lijiang, Lugu Lake is a place people travel far to experience. The clarity of the water, the silence of the landscape, the depth of the night sky. The lighting design of Lanyue Hotel was built on a single conviction: quality over brightness. Over-illumination would sever guests from the very environment they came to find. Instead, light levels are deliberately kept low, allowing the eyes to adjust and appreciate the moonlight on the lake and the stars above. Warm pools of light gather in social spaces. Transitional areas breathe in relative darkness. Materials and textures that speak to local building traditions are highlighted with care. This is lighting that connects people to place rather than separating them from it. An act of trust in the power of restraint. January 25, 2019, the collapse of a dam claimed 272 lives and released 12 million cubic meters of mining waste across 26 municipalities. Memorial Brumadinho exists in their memory. The lighting design for this space carries a profound responsibility. It must illuminate messages, symbols, and architecture that tell a story of loss and environmental devastation while creating an atmosphere that remains respectful, contemplative, and humane. Brightness, color temperature, and distribution are calibrated with exceptional care, ensuring the memorial serves its dual purpose as a place of information and a place of grief. Light here transforms those who enter. It reveals, it honors, it holds space for reflection. A deeply human achievement in service of memory. The martial arts discipline of Bushido demands more than physical skill. It requires mental clarity, stillness, and total presence. The NX Budokan was built to support all of these. The lighting design team conducted meticulous 3D simulations of the hall before placing a single fixture. LED tape lights, integrated into the wooden latticework of the ceiling, provide soft, even illumination with no shadows, preserving the warmth of the wood while eliminating visual distraction. Glareless downlights above each lattice panel deliver precise, uniform light to the practice floor without contacting the structural beams. The result is a space of tranquil beauty, where artificial light creates no noise, no disruption, only calm. It is lighting that refines the hall into a place worthy of the discipline it serves. In Islam, light is more than illumination. It is a metaphor for spiritual guidance, for righteousness, for the sacred. Al-Mujadilah is the first purpose-built mosque designed specifically for women in the Muslim world, and light is at its heart. Nearly 6,000 conical perforations in the building's undulating roof diffuse daylight into the prayer hall below, creating a luminosity that feels at once radiant and gentle. Each opening is wider at the ceiling than at the rooftop, softening the intensity of Qatar's sun while drawing down a quiet, heavenly glow. As daylight fades, dynamic white LED fixtures integrated into the same apertures carry that same quality of light into the night, a seamless spiritual continuity. The Qibla wall facing Makkah is bathed in focused daylight through a dedicated skylight, making it the sacred center of the space. This is a landmark of design and a moment for celebration. Cologne Cathedral has risen above the city as a testament to human faith and craft for over 7 centuries. Now, the new exterior lighting design has transformed how this Gothic masterpiece is viewed as daylight ends. Over 700 carefully positioned LED fixtures illuminate the cathedral without drilling a single hole in its historic stone. Working from the principle that light should follow architecture, the design team used directional light, grazing angles, and deliberately cast shadows to reveal the towers, flying buttresses, and tracery in 3-dimensional clarity. The results speak for themselves. Energy consumption has fallen by 80%. Light pollution has been reduced from 80% to just 10%. and visitors can now see 50% more of the cathedral's surface than before, with the twin towers visible from across the Rhine. It is a quiet achievement honoring one of the world's great monuments while caring for the skies above. Yunnan province is a place of extraordinary natural beauty. Rice terraces that mirror the sky, ancient copper mines, and forests rich with color across every season. The challenge for the lighting design team for the Grand Hyatt Kunming was to honor this heritage without reducing it to decoration, and the answer was restraint and storytelling through light. The 10-meter-high arrival hall features a parabolic illuminated ceiling that evokes the traditional rice fields of Yunnan, where sky and water become one. The reception draws on the warm metallic tones of local copper mining. The ballroom uses shadow as a central element, evoking the old practice of cliff honey collecting. Color appears only once, at the guest room entries, where woven bamboo reflectors shift through Yunnan's 4 seasons, programmed with care. The lighting design of this hotel knows precisely where it belongs.